Hey, everybody. Welcome on to us being live tonight here on Northwoods TCG. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. We might have streamlined. I'm waiting to see if it's going to show up here on YouTube. Let's see. There it is. Pow, bang. We're ready to rock and roll. So welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining once again to this lovely Sunday night here on Northwoods TCG. And today we got a new game. As you can see next to me, pull a Pokemon SIR and get a slab. That's right, guys. We're having some fun tonight. We're going to have some fun going out tonight. So make sure you guys check that out as you join in. We are doing that. So if you pull a Pokemon SIR tonight, you are going to be getting a free slab. The slab pile is here. Let's see if we can give some away. We're going to welcome in TikTok now. So we're going to bring TikTok into the fold here real quick and see how they're up to and see if they're wanting to have some fun here this evening as well. So let's get that kicked off, fired up, and ready to rock and roll. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining here on this beautiful Sunday evening, and hopefully you guys are all doing well, and hopefully you guys are having a fantastic weekend and finishing up here on a Mother's Day weekend. So thank you guys, everybody who is joining us here today. Glad to have you in the chats, and hopefully you guys are all having a wonderful one for your family. So thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. Once again, great to have you in here. Hopefully you guys are doing well. Check out the shops. You guys come in at the bottom there. Order at northwoodstcg.com. We will either ship sealed or we will rip here tonight with you guys. So make sure you guys check that out as you guys are joining in. TikTok, you're about to come online. Let's see how you guys are doing here on this lovely evening. So we're going to get going. Scarlet and Violet's a game. Any SIR is going to get you a slab this evening. Any Pokemon SIR. I'm not going to go with trainers tonight. We're going to be throwing it into just the SIRs for Pokemon. So there again, guys, if you guys are looking to join in, have some fun, hopefully we can find you something good this evening. And we do have the Instapacks going on Drip as well. So if you are on YouTube, make sure you guys check it out over on Drip. If you do want to take a random pack at some slabs over there as well. We have a lot of slabs right now. And they are for sale as well. So there's a lot of different ways you can do that coming into this evening. Again, thank you so much, TikTok, for joining in. Once again, northwoodstcg.com is where you're going to have to go in order to join us and get in on that as well. So welcome on in, guys. Hit them like buttons. Thank you so much for the likes as you guys are coming on in. Glad to have you. Let me know you're in the chats and let me know how you're doing on this lovely Sunday. Yes, we do have a pull a Pokemon SIR, and you're going to get a slab tonight. A little bit of an add-on, a little bit more fun there, something to add in to it as a goal. Hopefully you guys will enjoy that one as well. So thank you guys, everybody, for hanging with us here as we're getting started and getting things rocking and rolling. Welcome in, guys. Seen a couple people watching over here. How you doing there, Dustin? Welcome on in. Once again, pull a slab. So if you pull a Pokemon SIR today, we are giving away a slab. On top of it, we got a pile of slabs. I believe we got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you give me a number 1 through 7 if you do pull an SIR, and we will have that. And that's from any of the Scarlet and Violet sets as well. Brian, welcome on in. Pull a Pokemon SIR, get a slab. That's right, guys. And they are from 9s to 10s. I'm not going to lie, you're not going to pull or 8s or 9s. There are no 10s in the pile, but hey, it's a slab, right? You pull an SIR, you get a free slab with it. Definitely some fun there. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining. Make sure you hit them like buttons as you guys join on in. NorthwoodsTCG.com is where you're going to find your products here this evening. Goes for TikTok as well. I know it's not exactly what we want to see, but it is what it is, and we're going to work with it. So, thank you guys, everybody. Once again, hit the like button. We'll get this up here for you guys as well. We do have a list of products. We also did streamline the website a little bit better as well for your guys' convenience. Here, let me put this up here so you guys can find this quicker. So there we go, northwoodstcg.com. That's going to be the link right there in the chat over here for TikTok. Thank you so much. And here you go, guys, as well. I'm going to put it over here also. So there we go. We got northwoodstcg.com. Going to be the way that you're going to get your product here this evening. We do have sealed product. If you just want to purchase sealed product, we have that available for you as well. But we also do have, of course, the other stuff hanging around with us as well. So thank you guys. Thank you, Dustin, for dropping in. Seeing a few people hanging in there with us as well this evening. Hopefully you're all doing well. Once again, just buy your Pokemon products. If we open it here live and you pull an SIR, we're going to send in a slab. You'll pick a number 1 through 7. And you'll be able to add that into your order for this evening, just as a thank you for joining in. You can do it on 1 pack. You can do it on 100 packs, whatever works for you. we'll make that happen, and we'll get you if we get you an SIR, you're going to get a slab as well. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thank you so much. We're seeing Card King Jr. Thank you so much for joining in. Andy Mako, thank you so much for being in here as well. Kenny, thank you so much for joining in as well. Glad to see you guys as you guys are rolling on in. LPCO, welcome on in. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining us and having a wonderful evening so far. Hopefully you guys are all doing well as we're kicking things off, getting things rocking and rolling here. So welcome on in. Welcome on in. We're going to try and do something here a little crazy, see if this works a little bit better for us for keeping track of things. Been finding some things out, trying to streamline the business a little bit, make things go a little bit smoother. Thank you guys, everybody. Dustin, thank you so much for being in here as well. And thank you so much, Blitzkrieg. Yo, what's up, bud? How you doing this evening? How you doing on this lovely Sunday? Hopefully you're doing well. We're just getting kicked off. We didn't have anybody pre-order this time, which is just fine, but that's all right because we are doing a free slab for an SIR pull here this evening as well. Or you can just have it to you shipped, sealed as well. So there are some options here this evening. Sup? What's up? What's up, guys? Thank you guys, everybody, for hanging out with us here. How's your weekend going there, Blitzkrieg? Hopefully you've had a good one. Gonna switch something around here so I can see. Okay. Welcome on in, guys. Seeing some people rolling on in on all fronts. Thank you guys for joining us here this evening. And hopefully you guys are doing well. Got Special 102 in the house. Welcome on in there, guy. Thank you so much for joining us. We got good and bad. We got sheep deprived. Let's see here. Blitzkrieg, what do you think about the one guy that returned 40 Journey Together ETBs? I didn't see that one. I guess you're going to have to elaborate. Is that a video that was put out there, or is that something else that was going on, or something else that I missed? Because I saw the one, there's been a couple of them I've seen. One guy was having some fun in, basically his product got damaged from USPS shipped to him. He got a bunch of like Japanese inside of it, and then the boxes were like crushed in shipping. But before the guy notified the sender, he opened all the packs of every single one of the boxes, and then set back for a refund on it after he like dug through all the boxes to see if there's anything of value of it, and then shipped it back as damaged. So just one of them interesting ones that happened there. Walmart actually took it back? That's my question is that Walmart actually take that back? Because our Walmart's been pretty strict that they will not take back TCG cards. Yeah, I didn't see that one. Who posted that video? I'm just kind of curious because I want to go. Now I want to go see what happened. The fact that Walmart took it back is kind of crazy, if they did take it back. That's the crazier fact on that one, is if they would have actually allowed him to return it. And by what you're telling me, my feelings are is that they probably did for some reason, which is actually kind of crazy to think that that would be a thing that they would allow. So, yeah. I don't know if they did or not. I hope they didn't, but I'm getting a feeling that they did. That's just getting to be my feeling. Let's see, live chat, welcome on in. They did, but they threw them away. Really? Huh. Well, I suppose. I mean, if you're going to do it, that's probably something that's going to happen. Holy cow, we got an order here. 5 items coming up here right off the bat. So thank you so much. Let's see who jumped in. Frank, how you doing, Frank Hunter? Thank you so much for being in here. So we did get a order in. It looks like a lot of product, and it looks like we are going to rip it all. And this is going from Dustin. So Dustin, thank you so much for jumping in. If you are hanging with us, just bought some stuff to rip off your website. Awesome. I did get all of that. So thank you so much there, Titus, for that. Greatly appreciate it. And hopefully you took advantage of the coupon. But we do have, so we've got the, let me go through it. So we got the Celebrations Dark Sylveons. We got a Dark Sylveon box. Let me slide out here because it's all on the side. Got a Charizard box. So we got a Dark Sylveon, a Charizard box. Looks like you got the Hop Zacian. We got the Hop box here. So we got the Hop, and what else we get? Just going through the whole list. We got two of the Regieleki boxes. So there we go. I just got them all. We got them, and you want them to rip. I see you got them all checked to rip, so that's going to be one heck of a start here this evening. So we are having some fun here this evening with some box. Titus, do you want all the cards, or do you want the bulk? Do you want, let me know on that part of it. And on top of it, let's hope we find an SIR or an Illustrator or Rare. if we can find a alternate art or an SIR, we are going to have some fun, and we are going to give you a slab as well. So thank you so much, Heidi's, for that order. Greatly appreciated. So do you have anything that you specifically want to start with? I'll give you the options, dealer's choice here, and what we're going to start with. We're just going to kind of work through it so the queue is not empty. Surging Sparks is this era's Vivid Voltage. Yes, absolutely. I've said that since the beginning. Yeah. That's been my issue with Surging Sparks to begin with. No offense to anybody who likes Surging Sparks. I absolutely get it. Frank Hunter, thank you so much. Kresh, thank you so much. Just the hits. All right, we'll do. We'll get you just the hits, and we will be having some fun here. You want to start off with some celebrations? Charizard Celebrations box. So we're going to go with the Charizard box first. We'll send you all the fun stuff in it, of course. You get all the big promo card and all that fun stuff as well. But we'll get you just the hits. So here we go. We're going to go into the Dark, or Lance's Charizard. It would be cool if it was a Dark Charizard. That was an opportunity missed in Celebrations. Making a Dark Charizard box would have been absolutely killer. So, but yes, Antonio, I have felt that way. You can go back to my video on Surging Sparks before release, where I said that this set was going to be basically going to be a Vivid Voltage 2.0. Even down to the characters of it. I mean, Zarude's in the set. All the old ones are in that one. So here we go. So we're gonna have inside of this box, you are gonna get 4 packs of Celebrations. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 hidden down there. You are going to get an Evolving Skies, so we are going for a Moonbreon Chase. And on top of it, you are getting a Fusion Strike pack as well. So you are getting a Fusion Strike inside of here. And that's the same thing with the Dark Sylveon box as well. Yeah. An announcement of Surging Sparks. Everybody knew no Chunkachu, but the only hits, what's the alternate? Yeah, exactly. It does repeat, and that's one of the things that is definitely something that's occurred in that set, and it's definitely something that's going to continue to happen through Pokemon's history. It's happened time and time again, and it's going to continue to repeat over and over and over again. Let's just be 100% honest. Anybody thinks that Pokemon isn't going to follow up a set with a Pikachu again is probably crazy. So here we go. Let's go. We're starting this off all nice and neat. I'm checking here. Is this just not working, or make sure it's all up to date? Yep, you all ready to go? Heidi's, we'll start with that. We'll probably do the Sylveon box next then. So we'll do the Charizard, the Sylveon, and then work our way up in time. How's that sound? So I want to do this. I'm going to... The Celebrations packs always worry me. I don't want to cause any damage to them. Alex, thank you so much for joining. So I'm going to take my knife and cut the top corner just so we can get this nice and clean. Nice. Yep, it is. It's the older ones. So we've got the older Sylveon, the ones with the Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike. So we're just going to go right after it. So here we go. We're going to start off with the Yveltal, the Palkia. There we go. Right off the bat. Team Rocket's admin right off the bat. And then the Professor's Research. So here we go. We got the first pack in. We did get a Celebrations hit with the Team Rocket's admin. Very nice. A little bit of hit action right off the bat for Celebrations. We're going to take our time. We're just going to rip open that. Like I said, there's only 4 packs in here, and I don't want to bend these packs, because I hate the small packs, because there's always that chance that you're going to damage them, and I don't want to do that. So here we go. Another Professor's Research coming out of this one. We got the Palkia, the Yveltal, seems like the same one, and a Cosmog. There we go. We got the Cosmog on that one. We're going to send that one as well, because that is the rare out of this one. I guess they're all rares. Cosmog is not a hit. That's pretty much a common on the one set. Jaden, ordered. Does that mean you'll open next Sunday? No, Jaden, that means that we'll open this Sunday. So Sunday is right now. So if you do Sunday, if you did want to do it Thursday, if you're ordering off shift, then we will pick the day that you want it to be open. There we go. Right off the bat, we got a Surfing Pikachu V. So there we go. We're going to set that down. We got a Xerneas, an Oho, and a Cosmoem. So there we go. We got another Pikachu V. So 2 hits. So, yep. If you pick, yeah, finally caught a live rips. Thank you so much, Heidi's, for coming in too. Hey, Charizard or Charlie Zard. Oh, I can't hear since I'm on a cell phone. I'm switching TikTok. Okay, sounds good, Charlie. You can't hear me on a cell phone? That's weird. So, Charlie, how you doing? Here we go. We did get a Zacian right off the bat. Yveltal. Oh, and the Garnivore EX. Very nice. Double hit on that pack with the Garny EX. So, not too bad there, Hitus. Congratulations on the second hit. Very nice card. We're also going to sleeve up that Zacian V. And there we go. How you doing? I meant to say cell phone, or not cell phone. Oh, gotcha. Phone call. Gotcha. How's it going there, Charlie? Hopefully you're doing well this evening as we're getting going. Nice hits. Nice hits. Here we go. We're going into some Fusion Strike. See if we can keep the action going with some Fusion Strike. Let's see if we get an alternate art. Tonight, if we get an SIR, an alternate art in any of our sets, we are going to be giving away a slab as well, just so everybody knows that's what we're doing. So here we go. Let's see. Can we go with Fusion Strike, keep the streak alive, keep it rolling, and we'll go right into that Dark Sylveon box next. Slugma. And we did get a Butterfree. So there we go. Butterfree. Be free, Butterfree. So, how you doing tonight, Charlie? Thank you guys, everybody. Seeing a bunch of people out here tonight. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit them like buttons, too, if you're hanging out with us. Helps out a lot to do so. Keeps things moving. Bible study. Thank you so much for joining in. Again, we're checking real quick. Looks like we did get another sale. So we got another one after this. Did I pull the card? Let me check. All right, here we go. Evolving Skies coming straight at you. Let's see what we can do. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys, everybody, once again for being in here. Jaden did jump in as well, so thank you so much, Jaden. You are in the queue. We have a little bit to get through before we get to you. Our queue is actually a little bit further down already, but that's all right. We're going to have some fun. Talonflame. Oh, we did get a Jump Puff. So there you go. We did get 2 hollow hits out of the Fusion Strikes and, of course, Evolving Skies. So there we go. We did get some hits out of those. We will send the code cards. We'll get them all going. We're going to kick right into the next box, which is going to be the Dark Sylveons. We got the Dark Sylveon box. They should have did a Dark Charizard box. I feel like they missed an opportunity there. This one should have Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike in it as well. So we're going to have some more of those available. Kind of nice going back to Celebrations. It's been a while since we've opened any. Welcome on in. We have got 3 boxes yet to get through for you. So it's not incredibly long. It'd probably take us about 25 minutes here or so. Depends on how long we decide to just drag it out. But if I've got orders coming in, we'll move a little bit quicker when it comes down to it, just to get to people's orders as fast as we can. So there we go, Dark Sylveon. Putting that down. We're gonna pull the Celebrations out of here quick. We got the Evolving Skies coming out of there. I'm gonna have to go get my kids to pick up all my garbage again because it's gonna add up. And there you go. There's your Fusion Strike. So there's our packs out of this one. So, Bird Pulls, how you doing, bud? We're gonna save Evolving Skies for last. We're gonna go through the Celebrations first. We're looking for number 1 hit on the Celebrations right now is still the Charizard. So we do have that Charizard chase inside of here. It's going to be that classic collection. So there we go. We're going to start off with the Dialga. So there we go. We got a Dialga right off the bat. The Reshiram, the Oho, and we did get a Zamazenta V. Sorry, kind of exposed the code card for a second, but I'll send you a different one to make sure we cover that. So there we go. We got the Zamazenta V first pack in. Let's see if we can find some of them classic collections. We want to find those classic collection cards. How have you been doing there, Bird Pulls? All right. Let's go like this because there is that last card. I want to kind of keep them all going. Trying to remember Celebrations. It's been so long since we've actually opened it. So here we go. Cosmoem and the Mew. We did get the Mew out of that one. Very nice. See if we can keep her going. Get something better. We want to see something out of that classic collection. Everyone gets the same code card. So here we go. We're going in again with the Cosmo. There's a Lugia. I haven't seen a Lugia yet. We got a Palkia. We're going to get a Surfing Pikachu V. Finding Pikachus. No worries about the code cards. Don't need them. All right. Yeah, if you don't want the code cards, then we can just keep them. We'll throw them into the kids for Poke League. We'll get those. I always give them to them first dibs. It's a little bit fun for them who are playing the online and stuff to be able to get those. So yeah, if you want to donate your code cards, just let me know if you don't use them, because we do just give them away to local. We got a local Poke Club that we just give them to. Cosmog. Ooh, the Flying Pikachu VMAX. There we go. Got the Flying Pikachu VMAX. Didn't get any classic collections out of that one. Hopefully the Fusion Strike here knocks it out. QQ, thank you so much for joining in. Let's keep this hidden away. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go. Starting off with some dark energy on this one. Elsa Sparkles, Dreadnought, Discount Blastoise, Sandy Guys, Vulpix, Meltan, Toxel, Vulpix, played all on that one. Coming into Evolving Skies. Evolving Skies is going to save us right now. All right, let's go. Let's find one. I want to give away a slab tonight. Let's get an SIR. Let's give away a slab this evening. That's the goal here. So if you do hit an SIR or an alternate art tonight, we are giving away a slab. We got 7 of them to choose from tonight. So we got some play. We got some time. If we get multiple SIR hits, we've got the opportunities. So let's go. Memphis, how you doing? Yo, bro, can I have some free bulk? I just got into collecting. If you order enough, I will send you free bulk. We did not get anything on that one. Man, that was a rough pack from Celebrations. All right, we're going to go into Regieleki now. That are hiatus. Can't speak. If you order, I'll throw in the bulk. I mean, I can throw in a little extra. I got plenty of bulk sitting around here. I should be sorting it, but I just don't. Because I'm lazy and my kid doesn't want to do it either. All right, here we go. We're going to pop these out. So there's the Regieleki V starting off. We'll get that one out of there for you. We'll go after the Regidrago. So we'll do the Regidrago on top of it. Thank you guys, everybody. I see the likes going up. Greatly appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button as you're joining in this evening. See if we can get them likes up a little bit on both of them. Blitzkrieg. Zenith has plenty of hits. Zenith has a ton of hit opportunities. Got another one of these little giant cards. So what I'm going to do to save time is I'm going to open this one right away. I'm going to go ahead and open up this. You want me to send both of these, right? Y'all going to have any Destin's Rivals? We'll see. Sounds like my allocation is going to be about the same as Journey Together, which wasn't impressive, but I'll have some. It's just not going to be huge. Charizard back over on... Kick back over. I want to open it. I'll get it open. I'll get you open. Kick back over to Drip. So thank you so much, Charlie, once again for hanging out with us. Glad to have everybody in here this evening. Let's save some time. We're just going to get all these all popped out. That one doesn't want to come. There we go. So we'll get these all out of here. Get these all done. Ready to go. And we had Charlie go in, and he just purchased 4 Scarlet and Violet Twilight Masquerade sleeved boosters. Cool. We'll get you going over there, Charlie. Thank you so much for just getting everything all out of the plastic. Let's see. Blitzkrieg said, Jumbos you can donate. Okay, will do. Yeah, if you don't want the Jumbos, I'll donate them as well. The kids love them. I love giving them to the kids. Kids go through and dig through all the bulk first, too, which is always nice. All right, let's go. We're looking for some heavy cards here. Jumbos. All right, sounds good. Like I said, I just give them to all the kids. Man, can't type tonight. It happens to the best of us. All right, here we go. We're going into some Crown Zenith. Let's go. Let's see what we can find here. 1, 2, 3, and 4 from the back. A little bit of dark energy coming at you. Lots of hits. Good luck. Let's see it, Hiatus. Let's see the hits. All right. Pancham, Switch, Snorunt, Vesta. Oh, we got a Radiant Charizard right off the bat. First pack in, we got Radiant Zard coming at you. Let's see. It says here, Antonio just said, funny how I was talking about Brilliant Stars a few weeks ago, and all of a sudden, it shoots up in price. It's been sitting really low for a really long period of time, so it's not all that surprising that it did. It should have a long time ago. There we go. Pokecatcher. Slazzle. Yeah, Brilliant Stars has been slept on for a long period of time. So I'm glad to see it's finally moving. Starry and a Volcarona. Taylor, welcome on in. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. I see a few people sitting on TikTok. Looks like we got something shiny. It's shiny. Oh, so shiny. Let's see. Can we find the Mew or gold? That'd be great. Here we go. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? We got something shiny back there. Rylu. It's going to be the Leon Trainer. And we got a Zamazenta V-Star. I thought it was in the other slot, but we're also going to send you the signed cards as well, because those are something that are going up in value as well. So making sure if you got them signed cards, we're going to ship them as well. Mr. G, thank you guys, everybody. Thank you guys, everybody, for hanging with us here this evening. And keep this party rolling. Thank you, everybody. All right, here we go. We got a Leaf Energy on that one. Thought everybody has. How was everybody's Mother's Day? Everybody have a good Mother's Day today? Hopefully got some time to spend with at least family. Ooh, boy. What do we got? Oh, we got the Deoxys VMAX. There we go. We got the Deoxys. Very nice. Nice card. Congratulations on the Deoxys. So there we go. Very nice. Got a Deoxys. Kind of surprised the Fusion Strike went up before Brilliant Stars and Lost Origins. So, not really, because it didn't get as many reprints as the other two. V-Star card. Here we go. V-Star. If I get a V-Star in anything, it's usually got a good hit. Especially when we're doing pack breaks. Energy breaks, because that's the ones that are always the free ones. We got fire, so we got a Deoxys VMAX. Very nice. Here we go. Let's see if we can keep this party rolling. Shiny Energy. And a Semiseer V. So we did get a Shiny Energy. And a Semiseer. So getting stuff. Nice thing about Crown Zenith, you're always getting stuff. There's always hits. Crown Zenith is fun for that. Yeah, kind of surprised. It is and it isn't. I mean, Fusion Strike has got that Gengar and the Mew, which are pretty decent. The Gengar is a really hard hit, and it's in that VMAX slot, so it's not the V slot where they made everything a little bit easier on Brilliant Stars all the way up to Silver Tempest by putting them as Vs. So, I don't know. I could see the Gengar being a big chase. The Charizard's kind of been a slower chase because the population's a little bit higher. We got a switch. We got another signed energy with the Hop. So there we go. We got the Hop signed. Got the Hop signed holo for you there. Two more left. Not really. Gengar is one of the most popular Pokemon plus Espeon. Yeah, you got the two big hitters right there. That's what I was just thinking. Blitzkrieg. Forgot about Espeon being in there, but that's another perfect example of a really heavy hit inside of Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike was just slept on. Because even me, it is a garbage set in general. Because it's like everything left over from all the other previous sets that they didn't put in the sets they should have. So that was the one downside to it, but overall, it's not a bad set with what you're getting inside of it. Double. Let's go. Last pack magic for Crown Zenith, and then we're going into the Hop and Zacian box. It's the last one that we got left. Let's see if we can get a banger here at the end. Last pack in the box. Let's see what we can do. We've got a Dark Energy. Let's see if we can find something dark. Maybe a Mewtwo. Let's see it. Mewtwo or gold. We want to see gold. Gold Tina, that's what we're looking for. Jarrett. Ooh, boy. Oh, we got the Zacian V. Very nice. And the Leafeon VMAX. So a double banger on that one. Very nice. Congratulations on that. Oh, bang. We got something out of that one. Congratulations on the hit. So we did get that. So we got that Zacian V. And you got that Leafeon V-Star. So there we go. We did get a decent hit there on that one. Congratulations on that hit. Very nice. We got one more box to go, and then we're on to the next one. Should be Jaden. Jaden's coming up next. Hopefully Jaden's still here. Nice hit. We got something out of each one of the boxes. Good work on that, getting us something. Oh, they really glue these things good now. Where did you sleep last night? In my bed. I slept like a rock. All right, let's go. Congratulations, Hitus, on the hit there. Hopefully it's something that you're looking for. All right, we got this a little bit stuck. We're going to pull these out of here quick. Yep, my kids are going to have work tomorrow. I'm trying to think where I got the Espeon. I know I got the Gengar out of a Pokeball. Antonio 2000, welcome on in. I know that I got the Gengar from a Pokeball. I thought that was kind of funny. Let's see. We got something else. Yes, we do. Charlie's in. Okay. We knew that one was coming. Got the big jumbo card of that. We'll give you the sticker because we know you want stickers. Right, Hitus? You got to have your stickers. Welcome on in, everybody. Thank you guys for joining in this evening. And we're going to go ahead and get after it. So we're going to do this. We're going to go work our way backwards. So we're going to start with Obsidian Flames for Hitus, and we're going to work our way back all the way. And just so you guys know that anybody that's watching right now, Hitus is actually on YouTube. So this is a YouTube order, so thank you so much for that. Let's see. Can we get an SIR and get that slab out tonight? Be nice. Let's see if we can do it. I'd like to give away a slab tonight. There's opportunities for slabs out there right now, guys. So if you do hit an SIR in your order, we will be throwing in a slab into your order. Pokemon. Got to be a Pokemon. Graveyard. And Toxtricity. So nothing on that one. Pokemon SIR. So we get a Pokemon SIR. We are going to be giving away a slab tonight. So a little bit of a bonus for you guys here this evening. Blitzkrieg says, people maxed out their cards before prices doubled. Or if the person was smart investor, he would have bought it within the first year when the booster box. Yeah, exactly. I hit it pretty quick. Thank you so much. PH Pod. Fad. Is that what it is? Fad. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the party, my friend. Gold Dingo and a Pinchao. Come on, let's see it. Let's see it. We got a journey together. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining us here. Blitzkrieg says, same. My first pack of Fusion Strike off Whatnot stream was the Espeon VMAX Altart. Yeah, I mean, the Espeon took me a little bit longer, and I don't even remember where I got it from. I want to say it might have been from one of those knockout boxes. It might have been potential. I got both of mine out of weird spots, so I bought a Pokeball and just randomly opened one and actually hit. And, man, come on. Hops box killing us. Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys for joining here this evening. Getting things rocking and rolling. We got a little bit of a queue going, so we're going to be going into Jaden in just 1 second. We're on the last pack magic for Hitus. Out of all the boxes, the celebrations boxes, we've got a pile of hits sitting back there for him. Let's see if we can add to it. Oh, we got a full art. Salamence, not bad. Grabbing one at the very end with the full art. So there we go. We got a full art Salamence EX. Thank you so much. Let's see. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in results because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. This is in line for your feed eligibility standards and community guidelines. Okay, I don't care. So I guess I'm not going to be going around anymore on there, but hey, it is what it is. TikTok anymore, guys. I hate to tell you this. If you are on TikTok, you might be completely dumping off of TikTok because I'm getting tired of dealing with their violations and stuff like that. Just like that. It's kind of ridiculous. We got better things to do, and when you're sitting there doing good things, we're good to go. Thank you so much for the follow. What is it? It's Artemis. So thank you so much, Artemis, for the follow over on Drip and getting us to 100 followers. Thank you so much for that. All good, super fun, perfect. Well, we're still going to kind of show off what you got. You got this from the hot box. We did get that awesome Zacian V, so very nice on that one. Leafeon V-Star. You got that Hop Sign card. We got some nice stuff inside of here. There's that Deoxys VMAX. So congratulations on the VMAX as well on that. That's another good one. You got that Radiant Charizard throwing in there too for your Radiant collection. If you've got one, you've got to get through all of these. There you go. You got that Flying Pikachu coming straight from Celebrations. The Surfing Pikachu. These are all from Celebrations. That Dark Sylveon. We did get a couple of those hits as well. Zacian, there you go. That's a nice hit. Getting that Garny EX from Delta Species. Very nice. Pikachu and that Rockets admin finishing off with that Lance's Charizard. So congratulations on all the hits. Very nice hiatus on that. Congratulations on those. And hopefully we can continue to get you the hits that you're looking for here on Northwoods TCG. So we'll get these packaged up for you real quick. Get this order out to you ASAP. Get this all out, and then thank you so much for the donations as well. Greatly appreciated. Nope, Jaden, you just came back. If you were gone, you just came back in time, because I am just about to open up your packs. Because you're actually right now on the list, so we are right on time. Thank you so much, Hiatus, for that. Greatly appreciated. Let me get your number on here, so that way I can get this all set up and done. So we got that one. Get that all packed up and out. Then we got Jaden coming up next. Get this all set up. We'll get that all packaged up. We'll get that all prettied up and gone out to you so you can have your order there ASAP. Hiatus, thank you so much and greatly appreciate it for jumping in. Sure, I see there's 9 people hanging with us on YouTube. Make sure you guys hit them like buttons as you're coming in. Greatly appreciated. So we got 2 packs of Silver Tempest. We're going to go into the big bin of Silver Tempest. Grab one from this side and one from this side. So we got 2 packs of Silver Tempest. Are you ready to go? Jaden, hopefully you're still hanging with us there. We got Jaden coming through. Going through here real quick. Let's see. What do we got? Another order pop on in? Yes, we did. We got Roy, thank you so much for dropping in as well. So thank you so much. We got Charlie S. I'm going to grab his real quick and get them out. We got 4 packs of Twilight Masquerade for him. 1, 2, 3, and I have one sitting right here. One was hiding right here. I'm going to get rid of this one that's been hiding up front. That's always the good one, the one that's sitting right in plain sight. So we're going to put them off to the side. And then we did get Roy jumping in as well. So thank you so much, Roy, for jumping in also. And we're going to get going here. So he got a Temporal Forces. And he wants it ripped tonight as well. So we got a full queue going on right now, guys. So we got a little bit out. We're keeping her moving. We're keeping things moving along as we go. And here we go. Jaden, let's see. Evening, Roy. How are you doing? Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Here we go. We're going to get after it with some Silver Tempest. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. I know that TikTok is supposedly not supporting my live anymore, but thank you guys, everybody that is still there and watching and joining us and partaking. Greatly appreciate it. Here we go, Jaden. We're going to start off with a little bit of first pack magic, going hopefully with a Psychic Energy. So let's go. We got a Worker, Sunflora, Clang, Rotom, Dreepy, Vulpix. Let's go. Fungus. We got a Rapidash Hollow and a Armana. My celebrations box are coming tomorrow. Awesome! I got them out as soon as you tried to get them out the next day after the order. I got them in the evening and I tried to get them out right away for you. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So here we go. Going with the 2 packs for Jaden. Let's see what we can find here this evening. Jaden, did you want the bulk too, or did you just want the hits? Let me know in the chat on that. Dreepy, Vulpix, Moga, Durant, and an Arcanine. So there we go. Jacob, welcome on in to the drip side. I'm just going to send it all to you anyways, Jaden, just because that way you get something in the ship. Once again, guys, right now we do have we do have free shipping right now for all members for 1 shipment a month. So if you do join and Hiatus, I just thought about that. Did you use that or not? If not, I'll refund you the shipping because I know you're a member. If I know you're a member and you buy, I'll try and make sure that we get that for you. I'm going to go slide over here, and I will get Roy's box all pulled out for him. So there's Roy's box, ready to rock and roll. So ready to go, Charlie. Here we go. We're going to see what we can do for you. Jacob Williams, how you doing this evening? Welcome on in, guys. Thank you guys, everybody, for hanging with us. Make sure you hit them like buttons. We can keep this thing rocking and rolling here this evening. So here we go. Getting in some Twilight Masquerade. And we're going to go right into it here with a Steel Energy. Starting off with some Steel. Let's go. But yeah, if you join... Okay, I'll deduct that off of your bill, Heitus. Not a problem. I just was going to check. But yes, if you join the membership right now, there is free shipping to Northwoods TCG on YouTube memberships. Just so you guys know. I found a case of Sword and Shield base set under the shelves at a random dollar store and decided to stop at. Wow. Congratulations on that find. Just like a sleeve blister, or... Let's go. Yep, good luck. Good luck to you, Charlie. Let's see. Can we get her done? Can we find? We're looking for the Eevee or the Greninja. Realistically, Eevee or Greninja right now in this set are your two hot cards. Morpeko, Aaron, and an Infernape. Antonio jumped on over onto the drip side. We also do, if you do go and join us on the drip channel as well, we do have a slab mystery box over there, which is kind of fun too. So you can go ahead and grab your favorite mysteries out of there and go for a mystery slab. We do have everything from $25. So $20 is the floor up to, got to go from $20 all the way up to $50 at the top end. So there's some options in there for a $30 pull. Yeah, the sleeve blisters, there's 23 of them. Wow, that's pretty awesome. I just went to a, what we got here. We got a Greninja, but not the one we're looking for. We're looking for the big brother of this Greninja. Nice find, though. Yeah, congratulations, Jacob Williams. I actually just went to a pawn shop, and they had a whole box for $4. The check lane blisters with the coin and the promo in it. They had them for $4 a piece on the shelf. So I haven't done anything with them, but we have them coming up as well, which would be nice because I can keep the price a little bit more reasonable there. Thank you so much for the Pokey on a Pokeball, Antonio. Thank you so much. Come on, Twilight Masquerade. Let's not be weak. Let's find it. Last pack magic. Can we do it? Oh, nothing on that one. Boy, we got a Greninja EX, Charlie. So we'll get that out to you with your code cards. Ouch. Twilight Masquerade's sleeping. I was hoping to at least see something. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank you once again for jumping in. Greatly appreciated. We got Dominic32 sending us the Pikachu on a Pokeball. Kind of surprised me. I didn't expect to see that thing rolling by on the side of my screen. When Jacob said Jacob decided to open one and make it an even number and pulled the third best chase, the Snorlax VMAX. Very nice. It's always nice to pull that VMAX and then Snorlax VMAX cards out of there. Let's see here. This was Charlie, so we got 1155. There we go. Get yours labeled. All right, have a good night. Have a good night too, Charlie. Thank you so much for joining us here. Thank you so much for buying in. Greatly appreciated. Yeah, I went to the pawn shop though, and I was they had a whole box of them, and they were $4 labeled $4 a piece. I don't know how we would have gotten them for $4 unless they came from a distributor, but he said that someone came and dropped them off. They're Temporal Forces ones, and he said he's making money on them, and I'm like, I didn't know how. I don't know who got them, where they came from, but hey, it is what it is. Great deal for that. Nice find on that as well. I was kind of really excited to see those, so I can put them up and be fairly reasonable, and you're going to get a promo card and stuff with those as well. All right, we're coming up to our last one, and then the queue is going to be open again here this evening, and we are up to Roy. So Roy, we're going to get into this. You have it set as Rip as well, so we're going to go ahead, rip into this bad boy and see what we can find. Hopefully we can find an SIR. Pokemon SIR will get you a slab pick. You'll get to choose number 1 through 7. let's see. You got the Maridon. So you got the Maridon. So you got that Maridon card coming out of there. And then we got the 4 packs. So we got the 4 packs of Temporal Forces, where we'll be chasing some Illustrator Rares and some Secret Illustrator Rares here again. So thank you so much, everybody, for joining in. Consider jumping in, NorthwoodsTCG.com. It's going to be where you're going to find your packs this evening. If you want to join us on Drip, you can jump in on Drip, and you could actually potentially get in on the grab bags there, too, for some graded slabs. So we do have some graded slabs available right up just on a grab bag. And, of course, if you don't like it, we can buy them back at a you'll only pay a fraction of the price then, which is nice. A little bit of fun to get back into it and have some fun of not maybe spending a ton of money on something. Load of, welcome on in. Great Tusks. Let's go, Bronzong. Ooh, Meltan. And we're going to get a Rolliff on that one. Let's see. What set were in the blisters from the pawn shop? Temporal Forces. Great deal. I mean, you still can't get them anywhere for under, MSRP, which is, what, where are they, 5 something at the store right now? They're like $5 or $6 at the store for those things. So not a great set. Don't get me wrong. It's an all right set. Temporal Forces has got some good cards in it, but it's definitely not the most desired set right now. We got a Sawbuck for Alligator. Come on, let's go. Let's go, Roy. These sets usually do seems like there's at least one SAR in these boxes, so hopefully we can find one for you. I think this is what, the second or third one that you've opened. Here we go. Pineco, Marwile, Turdinator, Exadrill, Screamtail, Zeraora. We got a Maximum Belt, Bronzor, and an Ironthorn. So we did get a A-Spec cards. There you go. We got an A-Spec cards rolling in on it on that one. Let's see if we can do it here. Blast Pack, Magic. Let's throw some clovers into the chat. See if we can get this thing rocking and rolling. So here we go. Moving on in. Going in for the last pack, Magic. Let's see an Illustrator Rare or an SIR. I'll take the Roaring Moon misprint. You got a Roaring Moon misprint? Did I miss it? Take a look. Sawbuck. Let's go. Sableye. Dunsparce. So I'll take the Roaring Moon misprint. Did I miss a... I knew that there was one in here. I gotta go through mine too and still look. You'll read about it later. Is there even a Roaring Moon in this set? I don't even know if there is or not. Yeah, no Roaring Moon. All right, so we did get the Maximum Belt. So there we go. We got the Maximum Belt here right now from you guys for that. We got all these ones as well. We'll send out the code cards for you. And, of course, we'll leave that in the package as well for So, yeah, I did hear... There was another one. Oh, there's another misprint that's out there now, too. And I don't remember what it was. Was Journey Together or was it another set where they got the wrong name on the card? Maybe it was a Roaring Moon. But there was a misprint out there for that as well. Someone was telling me about it at the... Oh, it had the wrong... What was it? The guy at GameStop had one. He actually showed it to me, and it's in Prismatic. Oh, what the heck is that one now? There's a misprint in Prismatic right now that everybody's going crazy for. And he actually pulled it out of this latest... So on the new set here, they just had that one get pulled. Let's see here. I got to go through and do this quick too, because we got this completed. It's already ripped. We're done. So there we go. That's all set. We do have the Instapacks. We still do have 14 spots set out there for you guys. If you guys are interested, if you go to Drip, we do have the Instapack there. A little bit of fun. It's got some random slabs inside of there. And I believe you guys can see all of the slabs that are available too. So little bit of fun, a little bit of excitement there to just get a random slab, and they are just a bunch of different slabs that we have available that are inside of that grab bag too for fun. So if you guys are looking forward to some randomized fun, go to Drip, check that out. I might reset TikTok. I know it kind of sucks because it's actually doing really well, but it might be worth just resetting it, starting over, and moving on that as well. Thank you guys on YouTube. I see there's about 11 people hanging with us right now. So if you would please hit that like button. Let's see if we can get the likes moving on the TikTok or the YouTube side as well. Greatly appreciated. So just helps out the stream later as well, gets people looking into it. But you can go in and you can buy sealed product too. This isn't just a rip site. So if you do want sealed product, just mark it as that. I see other content creators and Poke Beach articles on black and white could be last set of SV era. Your opinion? No right or wrong, but what's your take? It would be the second, if you go by history, it would be our second to last set. So I know a lot of people thought that black and white set was going to be the beginning of a new era, and I don't think it is. From what my understanding is, it is just a continuation of Scarlet and Violet with the black and white game coming out with A through Z going right now. Do I think that it's the last set of Scarlet and Violet? I give it a 50-50 shot. I'm going to be 100% honest. Historically, it shouldn't be. So that's going to be my take on it is they would literally be breaking, since black and white itself would be breaking that kind of tendency or that breaking that way of doing things. So do I think that that's going to be the case and that's going to hold up? I don't know. Be 100% honest. I could see them doing another set yet. I could see one more full set still coming because of the reason being is a lot of times too, you got to look at the tournament play of that and what implications that could have for shifting stuff futuristically as well on the actual gameplay TCG part of the Pokemon part. So is it? I don't know. Could it be? Anything's possible. Do I think that they'll do one more? Possibly. I think there might still be one more set, whether or not it's small or not. Go Bills! Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the party, my friend. So my vote is, if I'm more in favor that there might be one more. That's just myself maybe feeling favorable to it, and Hitus is kind of thinking that there's probably one more set still going to come from the SV era, because we still haven't heard anything yet at this point in time on whether or not they're going to, number one, new starters. Are they going to use old starters? We haven't gotten any starter announcements at all for the next era for Gen 10. Are we going to just fall back and go back to that? What's this? So I press the like and the like button is highlighted but says 0 likes. It's a glitch. Oh, that's okay then. It says 3 right now. So it says there's 3 likes that I have right now on the stream. But for tournament play is my bigger concern when it comes down to that, is that the implications for tournament play is that for the next era, then you're going to shift everything back funky. And either A, they're going to have to make up one at some point, and they're going to have to add in a way of doing it, or add in another one in the future one. That's a possibility too. So I don't know. I don't know what their exact plan is right now on that part, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna say either way, but it's just kind of funky. It's a weird deal. I don't know if they'll do it. Seems like I'm rambling. I'm just kind of going through my head on it, because in my head, there's always 12. There's always 12. There's always 12. There's always 12. And right now we are at 11. So we are 1 short of 12. So I don't know if they're going to break that or not. I think there's going to be one more set, and it may be a holiday set. I could see that. I could get behind there being at least one more set and a holiday set. Definitely could happen. That would be probably one of the more likely ways of it happening at this point in time. So we got another new order coming in here. So we do have the queue is down right now. And we have it coming in for David. So David's coming in and he's getting 2 packs of Silver Tempest. We're gonna go 2 more packs of Silver Tempest, chasing that Lugia. Let's go. I'm gonna grab them out of the box back here. We got 1 and 2, and I randomly pulled you 2 Lugia packs. That's a sign, right? We're looking for the signs. 2 packs is me. All right, go Bills. Let's see what we can do with 2 packs of Silver Tempest. Can we pull it off? Snipe me a winner. Let's see. Let's see if we can snipe him a winner out of the box of sleeves. Let's go. Thank you so much. Liking the likes going up. Thank you so much. Must be glitch must be finishing. Yeah, my feelings is that we will see one more set after Black and White and Scarlet and Violet. It's gonna mess up the whole Worlds and the timing, unless they want to. Maybe they're looking at changing the time frame of Worlds too. I mean, if they're doing that, if they're trying to move it from August, they might try and shift make one less. I mean, maybe that's their plan. Shift it back one. And we got a Zeraora. So we got Zeraora on that one. Holiday set would be like Pokemon 151. We just had Prismatic Evolutions and Shrouded Fable right now are going, and Paldean Fates are going to be your holiday sets. They are not full sets. They do not come with a booster box. They are usually a smaller set. 3 and 4. Here we go. Can he snipe one? Can we snipe it out of here? Let's see it. Let's get it for Go Bills. Let's see what we can do. Fungus. Can we find the Mungus? We got a Luchin and a Aerodot and a Kling Klang. So he did not pull the snipe. Did you want the cards there, Go Bills? Did you want your bulk on that one? Snipe me a winner. I wish. Oh, let's see. Antonio says, have a feeling that the new era. Sounds good. I will get them all packaged up for you. Not a problem with your code cards. But thank you so much for the purchase, and thank you so much for the attempt on the snipe. I always like people attempting snipes. It's always funny. It's always fun to watch and always appreciated. Let's see here. Sometimes it works. I've had people come in and snipe cards right off the line. Just grab an SIR out of a box or something. Antonio, let's get back to this. Have a feeling that the new era set is coming. Will not do well, only because the anniversary set will overshadow it, most likely. Probably. Brandon, thank you so much for dropping in. I kind of feel that's my concern with it, is that the new era is really going to be, especially the first sets, everybody's going to sit on the first sets because of the fact that they're going to want to see what's going to happen for the anniversary, because we're going to be finding out information on that here probably early 2026. So we're getting closer and closer to that as well. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. Once again, check out NorthwoodsTCG.com. We're looking to see if we can get that queue moving again. Everybody's been joining in and having fun. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining in. Hydus says, I've got a few Poncho Pikachu sealed boxes, Zards, and Rayquazas. Collection. Otherwise, I love them. In your opinion, how is the demand for those in trade shows from your experience? I've seen Poncho Pikachus go for a lot, especially 10s. When you go to those shows, you will be amazed at how much you can actually kind of bump the price on those particular ones, because they're very hard to find at card shows, and the people that are looking for them will pay for getting them, especially in really good quality when it comes down to those actual products. So yes, card shows, they will do really well. So if you're looking at ramping up and becoming more driven towards card shows, they're definitely a great thing to get some, at least draw attention to your stand as well. Probably good pickup long-term if that happens. Yes, it definitely is a good long-term idea or plan on that one for sure. So yeah, no, there's some really good, I think that's a really good thing. If you got some 10s, try and, see if you can get a Poncho Pikachu in a 10. It's definitely going to be a huge bonus. Had it CT scan to make sure it's authentic and cool. How did that go? I mean, what did that cost? I guess on that kind of a collectible, it's probably not that big of a deal to actually go through the CT scanning because there is a lot of meat on that one. What did it cost to do the CT scan on that to be sure that it was legit? I'm just kind of, I'm curious. I'm more curious about that than I probably should be, but definitely something that's going to be a thing in our hobby. It's not like we're going to get away from it at the end of the day. No matter what we do, it's not going to be something that we're going to be able to run away from and say that it's not going to happen and that this is not something that's going to go on. I just never seen a sealed one go on sale at a card show. That's the cool thing. I mean, that's where I think if you do something like that at a card show, it's really going to be something where you have the CT scan that proves that it's actually in there and unscathed and good. Man, the premium on that could be fairly high. And then, of course, guys, we will be probably having some more shorts here in the near future. I got another order coming through on PSA. I have no idea what the grades are right now. I haven't even looked, but I do know that it is graded. And I'm kind of curious to see what we're going to do. So this time I'm going to do the shorts as the last one I knew what the grades were coming into the, like actually pulling the cards out. This one I do not. I have not looked at the grades, nor do I have an intention of looking at the grades. We will be having those shorts coming up as well on YouTube for sure. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know. I know they got really good reviews, which was cool. I mean, my shorts have actually been doing really well, which is really, really nice. And we've been trying to do videos every week. So this next video, we are going to be doing more investment style. So we're going to be talking about maybe 5 potential investments that are good long-term investment cards from Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield. So I got 2 videos coming on that. Well, that sucks. Don't have any water in here. I'm going to have to restock my water. My kids are slacking, man. Kids get one job for Pokemon packs, and I got my one water down here, I guess. I'll drink my old water. Hydus, could put it on auction, but wait for after summer. Could get a lot for it. For a CT scan, you don't get to know what's inside, like random booster packs. But the collection boxes are such they can see everything very, very easy. It's interesting because, I mean, like I said, if you can prove that, looks like we got another order here. Let's see. Do we got an order? And we got another order coming in from Roy. Roy jumping in again. And he's going with another one of the boxes. And he's going to rip it open with us again. So thank you so much, Roy. Roy's still searching for something out of here. Yeah, I was just curious how that all worked. And if the value, you know, like I said, if it's a high end, that was one of the things on my video when I talked about it is if it's high end, I could definitely see the value of, you know, going through and doing that and actually doing the CT scan. But like for something like this, who is going to go through a Temporal Forces built-in battle box and try and pay to have that CT scan? It's just not really something that's value-wise is not going to be there for it. So, all right, here we go. Let's see. What do we got this time? Welcome on in, Roy Anderson. And since you did that, I am going to I'll give you a deduction on one of your orders for the shipping as well. So I will give you free shipping on one of your orders. So if you do become a member this month, you get one order this month is going to get you free shipping. And Hydus, I completely forgot something for you. So for Alligator, and I'm going to do it anyways. I forgot. We typically do guess the energy for, so Hydus, I'm going to give you and Roy, I'm going to use your pack for Hydus because I forgot to allow him to do the guess the energy game. So yeah, wait until after summer though, Hydus. With us going into summer, the value of Pokemon stuff is going to start slipping a little bit. So Roy, since you are now a member of the Lumberjack clan, first pack we open on your order since you became a member now, we will do guess the energy. If you guess the energy, you will get a free pack as well. We'll throw in a free pack of Paradox Rift for you onto your order for just joining in. So make sure, let me know in the chat, Roy, what energy you are going with your first pack. And Hydus asks, how many Celebration Zard boxes do I have? I believe I have one of each still up for sale, if I remember right. I can check real quick and see. collections. Let me check and see if I got them up. I think I might have one more of each left. Tins, let's see. They are active, and I believe there's one. Nope, there's none left. Okay, so that is mine. So, yeah, they're all sold out now. I did sell the 3. Green, so we're going green with Roy. Hitus, I did miss you, so I'm going to use... You guys can split up and see who can get a snipe pack potentially off of me. So in this pack, Hitus, what do you think the energy is going to be, since I missed it on yours? Yeah, I've got one Charizard and Sylveon box up there, and I couldn't remember if that was going to be... mine or not, or was going to be the ones I was saving for myself, so... For display. I got a whole nother case. All right, Hitus, let me know in the chat. What are you going with? Are you going with a... He went with a Leaf Energy. Do you have your choice right now? Darkness. So here we go. We're going to go into it. Does anybody get a free pack? Oh, we got fire on that one. So we got fire on that. But like I said, if you would have guessed the energy, we would throw in a free pack of Paradox Rift in each one of into your orders. So just so you guys know, that is something that I am doing for members as well. So thank you so much, Roy, for jumping into the membership. Greatly appreciated. Fairy. Yeah, go Fairy. This is not XY Evolutions. Let's go. We got an Exit Drill, and we got a Gouging Fire. So we got a Gouging Fire on the first pack in. Yeah, that'd be funny. Fairy Energy. I don't know why I never get to guess the energies. It's weird. We got Fairy-type Pokemon without Fairy Energy now. Here we go. Second pack in. We got a Fighting Energy. Mudbray. Machino. Rockruff. Litten. Shaman. Here we go. Coming down to it. Nesleaf. Carvanha. And the Roaring Moon. So there's a Roaring Moon. Now, what's the misprint on it? I'll set that one off to the side. We'll set that off to the side. Oh, what's the best sealed stuff you got for $5? $5? Their sealed booster packs are really what we got for $5 right now. So, our Mr. 441, we do have that. Yeah, if you go in and trying to think if they are, if I have the sealed packs. You can look through the shop. I don't know if they're there. But if you go to NorthwoodsTCG.com too, they are on their sealed booster packs. They're like $4 or something like that. There we go. Master Ball! We got a Master Ball. Rabuska. So we did get a Master Ball. There's one in Prismatic where it's got something completely wrong. There we go. We got a... It's also $66. Yeah, that'd be a good find. So, but yeah, you can look in the shop or go to NorthwoodsTCG.com, mister. See if we got something there for you. Boost packs, there's some of them that I think are under $5. Shroomish. Lickitung. Let's go. Last pack magic. Can we do it? Can we find something better than the Master Ball tonight? Let's go. Frostmoth and Miraidon. Wow, these boxes have been just brutal. Let's see. We're not going to open the Feraligatr. I'll put that Roaring Moon inside of a sleeve. That way I don't mess anything up. Let's see here. Antonio, the reason they got rid of fairy types was because it was too strong in the TCG gameplay. Think of it as a permanent ban. Well, yeah, that is true. Because they were, like, wicked dangerous. John, welcome on in. Here we go. I'll get these all wrapped up for you. Trying to check here real quick. Yeah. So we'll put these together so that way we get them all set up for you. Put all the code cards. And I'll put that Roaring Moon in there for you. That way you get your Roaring Moon. Boom. Put all them together. And then I'll get that labeled and get that one all set up. This in here. So thank you so much, Roy, for jumping in as well. And like I said, I'm going to go into the orders and knock off the shipping for both of yours, because I know, Hitus, you missed yours, and I will get Hollow Bleed as an error. I mean, this one comes pre-damaged, like most of the cards. But I'm not seeing I think I know what you're talking about, and I'm looking for it, and I don't see it on this one. I'll send it to you anyways. You can look at it all with everything, but yeah, I think if I remember right, like right in here, the hollow was actually like bleeding out, bleeding through on it. Now that you say that, I do know what you're talking about. I think Pokemon might be the first TCG to ban a whole archetype from gameplay, not just certain cards like other TCGs, right? How many temporal and Regieleki boxes are left? Let me see. I think I got one Regieleki box, and I think the quantities are right. Let me see. There's one Regieleki box left. I believe there should be one. So if I go down here, there's one Regieleki. I'm just gonna open it up real quick. Regieleki box. So yes, there's still one Regieleki box still available in the shop. I think I got one I just didn't bring down yet. And you're thinking the temporal forces built-in battle boxes. There are 4 of those left. So we got 4 temporal forces boxes and 1 Regieleki box. My Regieleki box showed up the other day. Still got it sealed. Awesome. There is a card that has football play. That's the one in Prismatic. The one in Prismatic, Antonio, has a football player's name on it. So we know what Pokemon Millennial Printing is doing. That's what it was. There's a Prismatic card that has a football player or a football player's name on it. That's what it was. Yeah, that was the one. I was trying to remember. There was one that the guy actually had it at GameStop. It was in his newest Prismatic Evolutions VTB when they redid the reprint of that. That was funny. That was a good one. Yes, that is the one that's the one I'm thinking of right there. So I knew there was one. Right. Let's see. Yeah, it was was it an Umbreon? Was it an Umbreon card? It was, yeah, it was Prismatic. Let me see here. Prismatic. With football player. Let's look up here. Infamous Taco, welcome on in. No, that's not it. So, yes, several Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon cards have been found with NFL players' name on it, like Tua and Blake Corum on them. That's what he had. He had the Talua Prismatic card. So it's underneath. So it's not like on the name, but it's underneath the hollow. So they're on the Master Balls. He had it on a. That's what he did. He had it on a, not the Prismatic or Umbreon. He had it on a. What was the thing on it? I guess it's called bleeding. Okay. Yeah, the Sylveon. He had the Sylveon with the Talua underneath it. So one of those just weird deals. Let's see here. It looks like Dustin did put in. He did grab the last Regieleki box and the 4 last Temporal Forces built in battle boxes. So we're now cleaned out of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got the 4 of these. He's gonna see if he can double his luck. The Roaring Moon. So underneath the, what's it say? Roaring Moon. Yeah, I don't see it, but I'm going, like I said, I'm going to send it to you anyways. So that way you can look at it and see if it's there. Yeah, that's a weird one. The football players underneath, it's like they used the wrong paper. I don't think they used the wrong template. They used the paper must have already had printing on it or something. Because he had the Sylveon with the Tallulah underneath it. So, here we go. So we got these as well. Ta-da! Here we go. We want to open these ones up, so we're going to go after these next. Are you ready to go, Hitus? We'll do the Crown Zenith first. Let's go with Crown Zenith first. Imagine getting sports cards that has Sylveon. That would be even funnier. Could you imagine them? Them guys would lose their mind. Absolutely lose their mind if that were to happen. Oh my goodness, that would be just a complete and total nut house with them guys. Yes, yes, Hitus, what we found out is that it was the Executor and the Sylveon Master, or the Hollow, the Pokeball Hollow, has two football players' names underneath them. So one of them is the Tallulah. I can't say his last name, the Miami Dolphins quarterback. And the other one was Blake Comel, was underneath the Master Ball, or underneath the hollow print. You could see it. So that just... And like I said, could you, like Antonio just said, could you imagine seeing their faces in the football sports world if they got a Sylveon on a football card? That would just absolutely blow their mind. Chance, thank you so much for the lightning. Greatly appreciated. Again, guys, on TikTok, I see there's some people still holding down the fort over there. If you are, you got to go purchase your packs at NorthwoodsTCG.com. They took down my TikTok shop, and we've decided to just move everything over to NorthwoodsTCG.com. So if you are interested in purchasing, jumping into the live stream, definitely check that out. We have that available for you as well. All right, Hitus, let's see what we can do. Can we add on? Can we find a gold? We are looking for gold right now. Gold cards are welcome. Gold cards are Mewtwo. Top two are gold. You got the Arceus and the Tina are going to be your top golds. And then, of course, the Mewtwo splitting the Dialga and the Palkia. So we definitely are looking for one of those 5 cards. They're definitely going to be the biggest bangers out of this set. Otherwise, there are some really good cards in this set. I think there's some really good Galarian Galleries in here that are just not really moving, but I think will. Eevee, there you go. Good one, Eevee. The EVV, very nice. We're going to throw an EVV up there. Welcome on in. Anybody that's hanging out with Drip as well. Thank you guys, everybody. And thank you for the 100 followers over there. Drip's slowly growing. Actually, I've got the TikTok stream kind of driven through, or YouTube stream driven through Drip right now, which is... I was wondering how that would work, but now I have to have less open, which is kind of nice. Makes it a little less cluttered on my end. So it makes it a little bit simpler. But I am going to get a really big TV in here pretty quick. I'm upgrading. Actually, my son wants to start doing... ooh, there we go! Hoopa V! Very nice. We got a Hoopa V. There's a V in the house. Galarian Gallery. Very nice. We still have 2 packs to go. Can we capitalize on getting a V out of that box? Can we see more? We will find out. Stay tuned for another episode of Days of Our Lives. Oh, sorry. That's my wife's show. I don't watch that. But I gotta watch it because she's watching it all the time. Bidoof! Let's go. Sunkern. Oh, here we go. We got a Hisuian Gudra and a signed card. There you go. Wow, this one's doing really, really good there. Hitus, we're getting some hits on this one. So you got that Gudra. And the final card, we're gonna send you that Bede signed card as well, because the signed cards, like I said, are going up. Khalifa, thank you so much for joining in. Thanks so much for joining in on the drip side. Make sure you guys hit them drips, hit them likes. Let's see if we can drive up the likes on the stream. Greatly appreciated. The queue is open right now, so if you are looking for your products, make sure you check it out. Check out the shop as you guys roll on in, or go to northwoodstcg.com. Rockruff. Purloin, last pack magic. Can we finish it with a bang? Let's find out. Carvine and in Oranguru. So, we ended up with some really decent hits out of that box. Congratulations on that. I do want to check something before we go into the next one here, just to make sure that this thing ain't being goofy, because it's done it to me before. And make sure that this is keeping up with us. See, these got to go here. Unlist. That's the problem I was having before. I'm going to have to talk to them about it. We were out of those. We still have all of those. We're good. We're good there. We're out of these. Unlist that. And now we are out of these. We're going to unlist that. And is the hot box in here? That's the other thing. Yeah, we don't have that either. Boy, this thing is not upgrading or up doing like it's supposed to. All right, we're good. Everything's all settled again. We're all set to go. There we go. All right. I'm Rue. Thank you so much for dropping in. Let's see. Haida says, Crown Zenith, due to the pull rates, will be iconic in the future. Yes, it's going to be an awesome set futuristically. Any set that you can just manage to continually hit after hit. Haida, did you want any of these built-in battle boxes sent sealed? I'm just going to check. Some people do collect them. We're going to pull this one. Here we go. We're going to see what we're going to get. We got that Koraidon. So there we go. We got the Koraidon with the stamped promo on that one. So adding that one to the collection. Still stands. We're looking for a Pokemon SIR. That's what we're really looking for here tonight. Pokemon or any kind of SIR right now. Pokemon SIR is going to get you a free graded pack as well. So let's see if we can get that done for Hydus. Here we go. We're going to come in with the Dark Energy, Marwile, Medite, Hoot, Roserade. Here we go. Iron Bundle for Ralligator. Only the stamp cards. Okay, you only want the stamp cards out of there. All right, I'll pull them out of there, and I won't send you. You don't want the playing deck? Come on, Hydus. Don't you want to go play? Ah, what did I do? What happened there? Oh, I did my bad. I screwed up. There's a Roaring Moon. Does that one have it? I can't tell. So we're going to save all Roaring Moons. I misshuffled that one. I was going, look at that. Going all freaking, going back Sword and Shield. My bad. That's how we quickly get through cards. Let's just do one this time, huh? There we go. We got a Fire. That's when we get a really deep queue. We'll do that. Machino, Chariot, Drampa, last pack magic. Let's go. Last pack of these, we got a SIR out of the set. I think we got the Raging Bolt out of here for the last box of these. There's usually at least one inside of here. Still got 3 boxes left. We'll see. Great Tusk, Delcatty, Turtonator, and I'm right on. Nothing out of that one. We're going to save that Roaring Moon, though. Been collecting for years. Got tons of money in this hobby. Never learned to play. I feel like a fraud. Oh. All right. You know what? 90% of the people I know in this hobby have no idea how to play. What are we going to get on this one? So there you go. You got the Miraidon. There we go. Congratulations. What's Brave said? I got my slab in the mail last week. Thanks. Left a review. Greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully you enjoyed the slab. You got the Machamp, which is a nice one. Collection box. What's that? Collection box is where you can go in and pull the, I believe. Now, what collection box, I guess, are you at? Because there's a lot of collection boxes. Are you looking on my screen? Because we do have, like, the, what do you call it? We got the slab pull down below. So if you do that, you can try and pull a slab out of there. So, or the collection boxes are going to be like the collection boxes you buy on the shelf. Grandpa, come on, Grandpa. Nixie, so thank you so much for joining in. So, collection box, we just did the Regieleki collection box here. I mean, there's a lot of different collection boxes. Totodile, Deerling, Lodov. Yeah, Haidas, not too many people know how to play it. Not in proportions, it's very low. Arbok. There we go. We got an Ironbound. We did get an EX on this one finally. Let's see if we can find something else. So, yeah, no, a lot of people don't know how to play. That's just the way that it is. It's fine. That's the nice thing about Pokemon is that you can either collect, you can just have some fun, you can go play, you can learn how to play the game. My son and I love playing, so that's just something we do together. It's a nice little father-son time. But I don't play as much as I used to. Well, right on. No, I don't play nearly what I used to. I used to travel. I used to do a lot of stuff with it, but even with kids, it's really hard to justify going and doing that. Wish I could go and get in the worlds, play enough to actually get in the worlds would be nice, but I'm nowhere near that caliber. Iron Hands, Noctowl. There we go. An Excadrill Illustrator Rare. So we got an Excadrill out of that one. Finally seeing some life. So there are Temporal Forces. We got the Excadrill out of that one. Very nice. Nice little Illustrator Rare there. Going into the next box here. Let's see what we can do. Keep her going, right? So yeah, let me know, Nixie, what you were looking at with the collection box. Here we go. We're going to get the Metatang. So I get the Metatang now on top of it. We got 4 more packs. We're going to leave the last one for suspense for you. So I better check because I don't have. What do I have left for collection? I don't know if I got any collection boxes left. So he must be talking about the. Must be talking about the promos or the collection down below because I don't have any collection boxes left. Better make sure because them got chewed up. We still have 151. We still have some Paldean Fates. We have Sword and Shield here. I don't think I have that many of those left either. What do we got for those? 1, 2. We got 2 left. Gotta make sure these things are being weird because things are not adding up like they should on this one site. It's supposed to auto update, but it's been kind of a struggle. Yeah, I don't have anything. We still got 2 Journey Together ETBs. We do have them available. We got a bunch of Journey Together packs. Nowhere near that many. Once again, this thing is just not auto updating like it's supposed to. I'm going to make sure everything's updated, because otherwise I'm going to get myself in trouble. I have to go into Drip and completely redo this again. It's like every so often I got to go and completely redo that. There's only 3 of those left. Got to go through, completely redo everything. There we go. Yeah, I don't have any collection boxes up over there. So, all right, we're going to get moving on this. Maya Pape, thank you so much for dropping in. Glad to see you. Seeing Drip kind of rolling on in. Make sure you guys hit that follow over there. We just hit 100, and we're trying to continue to grow the Drip side as well. Got some Dark Energy. We got Yamper, Torcat, Gruben, Frostmoth, Boxed Order, Rombi, Shroomish, Sawbuck, and another. See, this one is. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't think it's going to be on these ones. Just because of the fact that maybe that's a newer print or something that happened on there. So I'm not sure. But we're going to send everybody Roaring Moons right now just to be sure that we don't miss anything. Here we go. We got some Psychic, Giraffe, Roserade, Cutiefly, Great Tusks, Morty's Conviction, Shiftry, Bronzor. Ooh, there we go. We got a Raging Bolt full art. So there we go. We found some full art action for you with that Raging Bolt. Let's see if we can find this SIR. We want to find one of them in an SIR. We got a pretty good list of SIRs inside of this set, so hopefully we can pull one out here for you. It'd be nice to give away one slab tonight. So tonight's special is that if we pull an SIR, we will be giving away a slab for free with that order. So here we go. We got 7 to choose from. Dunsparce. 7 slabs to choose from if we hit that SIR. And let's go. A little bit of fighting energy. Do you have the fighting energy in you? So you hit the mic buttons, guys. We're up to 6. Let's see if we can keep them going up. Maybe them highlight problems are going away. Oh, Screamtail. And we did get an Incineroar. So there we go. We got an Incineroar EX to end that one right after the Raging Bolt. Nice. Let's see. Last box. Last box of these. Let's go. Royce says it's easy to see the letters. Looked double with the hollow bleed. Okay, well, we'll take a look. I don't see anything obvious on that. So there we go. That's what we're going to get is going to be another Meltangs. We got 2 Meltangs out of that one. We got these. And here we go. We got 4 of these. 4 packs. 4 packs left. Let's see. Can we find it for Hitus? Finish it off strong. We will see right now. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Greatly appreciated for everybody. We're coming down to the last half an hour here, so if anybody is interested in jumping in on anything, be sure you do so now. If the queue kind of slows down at this point in the night, I will sometimes just call her quits. But we got a lot of conversation going too, so if the conversation's still going, we'll keep going. We'll keep having fun. All right, here we go. We got some Fire Energy, Mudbray, Ghastly, Dunsparce, Rapidash, Bolton, Turtwig, Pikachu, and an Incineroar. That's a double Incineroar. We got a lot of fire going on. Yeah, see, on either one of these, I'll just pull them out here real quick. Yeah, I mean, it's not anything. I'm not seeing anything obvious on either one of these. They're just pretty much just the standard cards. And depends, too, because I know they did a small reprint of Temporal Forces, so it might be one of those things that's coming up on the newest reprint of Temporal Forces. Because we just got a reprint of that, a month ago. I think it finally hit. Roserade, Excadrill, Grandpa, Cutiefly, Iron Thorns, last pack magic. Can we do it? Can we find an SAR tonight? Let's go. Got an Illustrator rares. We want to see SIR. Okay, yeah, they're not the ones you're looking for. I think it's probably on the newer release of them. So it won't be in like the built-in battles and things like that because there's no reprints of these. Oh, we got a Relic and a Drampa, just a regular. God darn it, I was hoping we'd see a Secret Illustrator rare. So yeah, we'll just throw the Morning Moons into there. They aren't going to have them. That's got to be on the newer reprints because I'm not seeing it, but I've heard of it. I've not seen it in person. So here we go. We did get some decent hits out of here again as well. So we do get that Relic. Got double Incineroar. We got that Raging Bolt, that Excadrill coming out of there. An Iron Bundler on there. We got that Sign card. The Goodra. We got the Hoopa V, the EVV, and then of course the Regieleki cards. And you probably don't want my queue as open card. But there we go. Nice hits though. It is a cool card. I've never pulled that one. So yeah, that is a fairly decent H-Watt. Welcome on in. That is a really cool card. What's me personally, or tonight, or when Jacob? I mean, I still can't believe we didn't see much Paldean Fates reprints, especially ETBs. I am amazed by that. I was predicting that that set was going to be just like Shining Fates, and it was literally going to be like one reprint after another, after another, after another, after another. Well, see, Jacob, that's kind of a hard one for me because I started opening cards in '99, so and I kind of only skipped through like the black and white EX and half of Sun and Moon and Diamond and Pearl. So for me, if you want to go most valuable, I could say I've pulled the Charizard, Shadowless ones, not the first edition, but the Shadowless ones. I've pulled those. Pretty much any Shadowless cards I've pulled. Um, I mean, it's really hard to say. Recently, if you want to go in recent history, one of the best ones I've been pulling is the Charizards from Champion's Path. We pulled a couple of those. We pulled on the channel. What was the other one that we pulled? That big, that was like a $800 card. I had to put extra shipping and stuff on it. For me personally, though, I mean, I pulled a lot of cards that just aren't here. I mean, Arceus cards, we pulled that. Just trying to think. Lots of alternate arts. I mean, I got the... It really just depends on the time frame in which you're wanting to, look. When it was pulled, they weren't that valuable, but now they are fairly valuable in current time. So, yeah, it really is. It's hard to really say. Because when you've been around forever in a day, you've pretty much pulled a lot of valuable cards. I mean, we've Gold Stars. I've pulled a lot of Gold Star cards back when they weren't worth that much. The only thing I got left, I sold out completely back in 2006. So 2006, I sold out before I went into Diamond and Pearl. So I do not have anything from back. I have like some of my battle decks and things like that. So some of my actual playing decks I have from back then, and that's about it. I have a lot of some common, like I got a couple binders up here with some uncommons and that in it. But that's about it from back then. I mean, I used to keep a booster box of a lot of them, and I sold all my booster boxes back then. I mean, I cleaned out because the problem is with me is if I'm in it, I'm in it, and if I'm, I either get completely out and I completely walk away from it and I was done because just my mindset, my brain on things is that if I even keep stuff from doing it, I'm going to continue to do it. So I just got rid of the temptation of me continuing to do something at some point in time. Each era I noticed Pokemon changes art styles. In your opinion, which era has the best style of art for your tastes? Kind of a mix because I do like the older, like EX, even the Neo era. I do like a lot of those cards. I'm not real familiar with Diamond and Pearl, even XY evolutions. I'm not super familiar with. I do like a lot of the tag team cards, but a lot of the alternate art tag team cards as well. So I would say a lot of the alternate art cards are really what I enjoy. I do like the full art coming back from 2009 or 1999 all the way up until now. I do like hollows. Hollows are still really, really familiar to me, and I do enjoy them. But I'm definitely liking alternate arts in general in the Illustrated Rare type of arts. These full art, like Pokemon in a hat, like with a background and stuff behind them, and that's kind of my cup of tea. I mean, I enjoy them more and more, and even Scarlet and Violet, I've always enjoyed the alternate arts and the Illustrator Rares and the Secret Illustrator Rares in that particular era, just because I do enjoy the nice artwork of it. And I am an artwork collector, so I do enjoy artwork in general. Thank you so much. Lights out for continuing to hang with me as well. But yeah, the queue is open right now, guys. We're kind of moving along this evening. So thank you, everybody that's jumped in and partaken tonight. It's greatly appreciated here as we continue to kind of roll forward. Tag Team and VMAX Alts and Alt Vs are my favorites. SB seems, some of them do. I do agree with that. I was thinking a lot of the Sun and Moon and the I really do enjoy the Sword and Shield ones. I do like the alternate arts. Some of them are going back to kind of cartoony, and I do agree with that. Some of them are still pretty good in the Illustrator rares. But yeah, I do definitely like the Tag Team alt arts. I definitely have a bunch of those because they are really, really nice alt arts. And yes, Chilling Reign, Fusion Strike, and are really having some slept on cards right now too for the art quality of it. You know, people just don't look at them as hard. The smaller V's inside of those sets, but if you go back to those particular sets and take a look at some of them, there are some really good artworks back there that artwork collectors and Pokemon fans are definitely going to be interested in futuristically. So that's my personal take is I really do like Sun and Moon. Like Cosmic Eclipse has a lot of alternate arts that I enjoy inside of it that are really, really well done. So like the Blastoise and Flip Up is a really, really good one in my opinion. I also do like the Reshiram Zegrom card too. Really, really cool with the trainer. So yeah, I'm into the alternate arts, and I'm into the like you said, the V's, the V Maxes, alternate arts are definitely on my hot list. Chilling Reign though has a pile. If you really go in the Chilling Reign and look, I mean, you got the Galarian Rapidash, really cool. The Zeraora V, the Galarian Articuno, really, really good artwork inside of it. You know, you got both the Calyrex Vs, you got the Shadow Rider and the Ice Rider. Really cool artworks in there. Same in the Vs, because they got V and V Maxes inside of there, which are very good cards in general. So there's a lot of slept on cards in that set. So even the Shadow Rider Calyrex V Max right now, I'm just looking right now, is $80. But really, really strong cards in my opinion. I see you have an AGS slab. You grade with them? I have graded with them. Not a huge amount. So, not a huge amount. I have done some, but it hasn't really been a big grading part of mine. I think that they have potential. So like this one here is the one that you're seeing back there, and I think I have maybe so many of them. I think I have like 5 or 6 of them. I don't have a ton. But this one was one of them that I've got there. And this was out of VMAX Climax when it came out. Really, really clean card. Graded a 10. It was actually one of the first 10. And it doesn't even have the gold label on it. But that's one of the AGS cards that I have. I'm trying to think. I've got a couple more hanging around here. Some of them were just testing. So I was testing them out. This is one of them I'm actually considering breaking, is this Mimikyu, because the problem is like this. Hey, Jake, how's it going? Kind of like this card. If I were to try and sell this card currently, number one, they screwed up the label in it, number one. But number two, in an AGS, this card is like $20. In a PSA 10 for the same card, if I were to go and break this out of this slab, send it in, you know, chances are it's going to get a PSA 10. It's a very clean card. It missed an AGS 10 by like 0.1 on their grading scale, so it was like right there at the edge of being a 10 on their scale. So it's $40 raw. If I sell this right now, it's $28 in an AGS 9.5. If I were to send it in to PSA and get a 10 on it, it's a $150 card right now, and I think it could fairly easily do that. This one was just one I was testing to see AGS, but once again, the centering is just a little bit off, and they really pushed on that. What other ones that I have? I know I've got a couple more hanging around here. There's a test one where I really sent one through the ringer. Yeah, I got a 3.5, the only 3.5 bolt-on if you want it, but it has actual like damage on the back, so there's like spots all over the place. So I was testing it to see if it would catch that kind of stuff. And then I had one of the Celebrations Professors, because I sent one of these to AGS and one to there. And on the grading, they were saying there was like marks and stuff. I can't see them, but supposedly their camera was seeing marks on them. So whether or not they're there, I have no idea, but it is what it is. I mean, I can't really fight that. So yeah, that's one of them. I am considering breaking that one out just because I think it'd do more value on that. So Something else too that we do produce, just so you guys know, are these nice little slab holders as well. So we do 3D printing now. We've been staying in or getting into that market more and more. So we do have these 3D printed holders that are in the shop as well, or in northwoodstcg.com, and the 3D printing. So these actually hold your PSA cards. I'm working on a CGC one as well. But I've got 2 of these that I use them just and they stack, so you can actually stack your cards. So like here's my Flareon, part of my Flareon collection on this one. But if you want, you can take these now, and if you're trying to find a way to get some storage or some organization, fits AGS, it fits PSA, AGS, and one other one. But it doesn't fit CGC and it doesn't fit BGS because their slabs are different. CGC's tight. I think you could get it in there, but I don't put them in there because it might damage them. I just gotta widen them out just a little bit. Yeah. Anyways, Mister, thank you so much for joining in. Once again, we're kind of cooling down for the evening. If you guys want to talk about anything in the Pokemon TCG, please throw it up. We can discuss things, go over things, whatever you'd like to talk about here tonight in the Pokemon world. LOB, welcome on in. Yeah, thank you everybody that's been joining in here this evening. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. I'm going to check real quick because I'm kind of curious while I'm up on Drip how this whole thing works on the slab pack. I've never done it myself. So now's a good time to look at it. Since I'm up live right now on Drip as well. If I go in here and I go shop. Oh yeah, it's right on the top. That's kind of cool. Instapack. Plus we do have the graded cards for sale as well if you're looking for them. Just looking, making sure everything's right. All right, so yeah, I do. So if you got something you want to 3D print, shoot me a message or what it is that you're looking at doing, and I can do that. I do custom design. So like these are some of the things we do too. I kind of sell these at shows and sell these in places. These are actually little Cubones, so you can get the skull. The skull comes off if you want to pull on it. I'm not. Charlie got one of these. So yeah, I mean we got these. We got the Snorlaxes, the Gingars. We got all kinds of those kind of things. But yeah, I do custom designs as well. So if you're looking for something for product holders, card holders, things like that, I can design something up. I have 3D software to design it and get it out. I don't do things like that. I usually just buy those files. But if you are looking for something in like holders, so like I make all the 3D, these 3D printed things as well. I know Gavin's gotten a couple of them from me. But I make these too because I repurpose the Pokeballs because I hate wasting. Here, let me pull this back a little bit. But yeah, I make these holders as well. That's how I actually printed all of these. Printed all these as well, and then there's actually light which is plugged in over there. But yeah, there's light that I have that goes behind there. So this is all 3D printed. I designed this, and then it makes the hook, and then you can tilt the Pokeball however you want to try and make it look like it's opening up. So it looks like the Pokemon's coming out of it on a graded slab. So I'm also looking at a little bit different change on some of those as well. But yeah, that's I do a little bit of design and do that kind of stuff as well. So, well, thank you guys, everybody, once again. Yeah, and those are, like I said, all that is available on northwoodstcg.com. I do have a 3D section site on it that you can go into where you can get the figurines. If you're looking for a figurine that I don't have right now, I don't have very many of them. I'm kind of working through some of them. But if you're looking for one, like your fan favorite Pokemon, just let me know and I could 3D print something up for you on that. Oh, I only got the figurines up right now. Hold on. I can fix that. I have a collection that's got the other stuff. I've got like little holders and stands and things as well. Where is it? Huh. I wonder why it shut off. Figurines 2. Okay, let's see. Go products. So welcome on in, everybody. Thank you for hanging with us here this evening. Let's see if I go back to here. That's where you can see what's being said. I don't see 3D section. That's where I was just realizing it did not. So I got that, the Pokeball. Yeah, for some reason it disengaged. So I am going to do that, and then let me add these quick. I got to add them into the collection because there's 3D figurines. Yeah, I just realized for some reason it kicked off and it's not going back on. So give me 1 second. I can get that collection up there fairly quick. I think I shut it off because it just wasn't doing very much, but 3D, that's the slab holders, the Pokeball, you got that. I have to pull them. Oh, there they are. Top loader stands. Done. Okay, so we'll put that in there quick. We're going to manage this. Yep, that'll work. Hit save. Let me get into here. Online store. I'll add that quick. The most sought after are between the top loader stands are fairly popular, and figurines are pretty popular. That's why I kind of left them on there, as they probably sell the most at places. The top loader stands are probably fairly popular too, just because a lot of people like to display in top loaders. And so these are all nice 3D printed. We got multicolored and things like that. Right now we got a couple options, multicolored, yellow, blue, black. I'm putting them up as well for you. But yeah, them are typically the ones, the stands. They come in black. But if you want other colors, just let me know. We can always custom print these as well. Let me go down here. Figurine collection. I want to add this. 3D printed items. There. All right, now it should be up. So yeah, let me see. I think they're down here. A kid moved a bunch of stuff in here, and I had the 3D printed stands as well, but they're just top loader stands, so your top loaders don't fall over. So yeah, there's the 3D printed items. I got that up now on the website as well, so you can go and don't have a picture on there yet. I'll have to make a nice little picture, but yeah, 3D printed items are in there now. The other one I wanted to add to there too is if I go exit, or the stands, the Poke stands, because I got a bunch of those in inventory. So if you are looking for those, the Pokeball stands, I do have them available in there as well. I just got to add them in here. Why is it not coming up? I have to find those. They were in my way forever, and now I can't find them. So, yeah, might have to work on that one a little bit. Those are a few items. I'll get the other ones put up here a little bit later on that as well. I don't see that. As a decent sized seller on TCG Player, have you had any issues with very large orders? Yes. Large orders really suck. I actually like those medium orders of like 10 cards or 20 cards or less. Big orders, because then they don't adjust your shipping, and your shipping kills you on those ones. You end up almost eating 50 cards because of it. TCG Player, I haven't been on TCG Player much because Binder POS is still jacked up. It hasn't really been working all that well for me. Jacobs, yeah, I only see the figurines. Yep, what's the most sought after set you're selling at the moment? Most sought after between when I was selling. Right now, I'm kind of down on things right now on TCG Player. So basically, Surging Sparks was pretty heavy, Prismatic was pretty heavy, and then on top of it, for playability, a lot of people were buying Buddy Puffins and that kind of bulk. I just had a buyer buy my Evolving Skies booster box case for over 2K over market, which I found weird. Checking shipping address, suspicious. Sent multiple messages confirming sale, no reply, so I canceled it. TCG Player agreed that I should do that as well. Yep. And that's typically when you're coming down to those big orders. When I was selling actual product on there, yeah, TCG Player is usually fairly good as long as you have an explanation for why you're canceling big orders. And I will, is like just like you did, stay away from like those weird orders that just don't make sense. Just looking because I got that Pokeball holder. Why is it not showing up though? It's weird. I wonder if I do this. Aha, got it. Done. Added it. So it stands in there as well. So, yeah, no, TCG Player is pretty good on big orders. If something's suspicious, they would rather you contact them about it being suspicious rather than selling it. But there again, like you said, if you're 2K over market for some reason, that's really weird that they know that. That's something that they would find weird. So, yeah, definitely not weird that they would actually confirm and agree with you on that. I don't usually have a problem on cancellations on TCG Player. They just don't want you to do like hundreds of them in a day because that's just not kosher for them because then it says that you're doing something wrong. But like I had to cancel a whole bunch at one time, which they hate, but then I had to contact customer service because literally they were just all there, not seeing the 3D printed section. Copy B. There you go. Now you should be able to just a direct link to it. So yeah, if you hit the link there, you should be able to kick right to it. Okay, so but why is it not showing all of them? Oh, hold on. I know what's going on. You go here. Why is it not showing? I see what's going on. That I see. Yeah, I see what it's doing. It's still being kind of weird. Manage here. So yeah, I gotta go into there, save. Slowly making them show up. I do apologize. It's just gotta get these things all in there. Boom, boom, boom. Because yeah, I gotta go on. Sometimes it's kind of weird because it just wants to like that. It doesn't want to put them on all the sales channels. So we're putting that one up. If I go here, these I don't have the new pictures for them, but they're here. Manage, select, save. All right, so that product's up. Get the top loader stands in there. I should move the Pokeballs to figurines, but and the last one. Last one I've got right now for like Pokemon display stuff. There you go. So that's all set. All right, guys. Well, it's 11 o'clock. I just checked now. 3D. So if you click on that link now, it's got the items in there. you should be all set. So there we go. Link works. I got that all fixed there, Jacob, for you. So you should be all set to go. Yep, I just go turn them all on because they were all sitting there. So yeah, we got the top loader stands. A couple different top loader stands that we have available. We do have the graded slab stands available. So them are all up there, and then just the couple different top loader stands. Pokeballs, they should be moved. Yes, thank you so much, Heitus. Thank you for everything, Heitus. Once again, greatly appreciated for you this evening. Glad to have you in here. Glad you could make a live stream. It's glad to see you here this evening. It's appreciated for everything that you've jumped in for this evening. And hopefully we found you some things that you were looking for sure. Looking real quick. That's Diane. All right. So other than that, guys, thank you everybody that's joined in here this evening. It is 11 o'clock, so we will be back on moving it to Friday. I got to change that on there as well. We are changing to Friday because baseball is going to become an issue. How much Lost Origin do I have? Let me change something right now. Let me change one thing here real quick. Your fields. What is that? Okay. Okay, let's go here. Let me see it, because all I've got left is Lost Origin. Hey, Andy, have you heard anything on your end that MJ Holding might be starting some kind of storefront to sell product and might be pulling everything from Walmart stores? Just got wind of this. So I've heard that rumor before because of their actions that they got caught on, but I don't think that they can. The reason being is their side of distribution. So I was talking to a couple people on that just because I was kind of curious what their thoughts were on it. And the problem is that it's probably not possible for them to do that because of the side of distribution that they are on. It's really hard for them to just kind of get whipped out of that and do that. So do I think that they'll be able to do it? No, I don't think that they'll be able to unless they somehow... They would have to somehow still supply the stores because that's what Pokemon designated them to do. So as a distributor, their side of distribution is designed to go to box stores, and they would have to give up their whole portion of distribution to do that. Let's see, what do I got for Lost Origins? You're asking for Lost Origins. Oh, how much do I have? Straight loose packs right now. That's all that I got left, Jacob, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I got 17 packs left of Lost Origin right now, but they're all loose pack. I don't have any sleeve packs available on that. So that's all that I really have left right now, though, on Lost. So it's just loose packs. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Yeah, I got 17 packs left. And, I mean, I could try, because I know that there's some in here, too, that I just haven't done anything with. So, but yeah, that's basically what I got left. Citizen Z, welcome on in. Welcome on back. But, no, I honestly... Pokemon TCG, I don't think that they could do it. The overall consensus is from people that I've talked about with that rumor, that came up like last year too, before they even got caught, that I've heard that rumor. But they really can't because Pokemon International designated them and Excel as the distributor to get it to the big box stores. So the fact that they would do that would be very, very difficult and not really something that would they'd almost have to give up their whole allocation that they would be delivering to stores and go into, you know, being on the other side with like Excel, or no, not Excel, with Southern Hobby, with all those other distributors to try and do that. Plus, then Pokemon would have to reconfigure the distribution, and none of those distributors have storefronts either. So I don't know how they would pull that off. The dynamics and the ways of doing it, I just don't see good paths, because Pokemon assigns you as a distributor. Pokemon assigns you to deliver the stuff, and they sell it to you at a certain point. And I just don't know how they would do. I don't know how they pull it off on a distribution level, because they're not a store, and Pokemon is not selling them to them as a store. They are selling it to them as a distributor, and a distributor only. So their purpose, they would have to start paying full market prices and get it from another distributor in order to sell it on their own store, is what I think that would come to. That's just what we've kind of talked about, and just don't know how it would happen. What if they sold to LGS stores as another warehouse for LGSs, and not? Once again, I don't know if they could cross that river. That the problem is that Pokemon International creates two paths to get products to consumers. Number one is through LGS, which is through your standard distribution that is out there. And then they've also assigned these two for specifically going to your big box stores, whether Excel or MJ Holding. Now, I know MJ Holding does hold some product back to make their mystery packs and things like that, and use that product to push it that way. But it does not necessarily mean that that's going to be allowed for them to sell in large volumes and not continue to distribute outside to the other big box stores. So, once again, for them to cross that river and go down that path, I don't know if Pokemon International would allow them, because they would have to re-sanction their distribution style and what their authorizations are from Pokemon International. Each one of these, so if you ever become into a distributor, you get not really a booklet, but you get a fairly good size amount of paper that literally just kind of lays out what you can and can't do as a salesperson, as a storefront. And I'm sure that that's what they can do as distributors too, how to properly use their labels, what your responsibilities and duties are, how you can, distribute these products, when you can distribute these products. All of these things are done in that agreement, and they would have to somehow renegotiate that agreement with Pokemon that they have with them to allow them to do that. And I don't think that Pokemon International is going to take the almost two countries, because it's Canada and United States, take one of the largest distributors of Pokemon products and tell them, no, you no longer have to distribute to Walmarts, to all these big box stores, because, well, we're okay with you selling on your website on Walmart.com at market value. I mean, it's just not something that I could see them being allowed to do. Pokemon International would find a new distributor, I feel, before they would allow MJ Holding to do that. That's just my feelings. Excel might get really big if that's the fact, if that happens. That's just what will probably happen at that point in time. So, all right, everybody. It's after 11 o'clock, so we are going to do this and kind of hang up for the evening. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. And hopefully, you guys are having a fantastic week planned here. Of course, we're rolling into another week. We are going closer and closer to the midpoint of this year. And of course, guys, just remember the summer months will sometimes slow down on your Pokemon investments and purchases. So just keep that in mind as you guys are moving forward. So once again, thank you everybody for joining me. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your week. We will be live on Sunday, and now I got to change on my live to we got to change it to Friday as well. We've got baseball 4 nights a week, and trying to get home in time, especially on an away game, is just very, very difficult. So I think it's just going to be better off to be consistent if I move to Fridays through the baseball season. So we'll be live just doing our discussions here on YouTube on Tuesdays, and then on Fridays and Sundays we will be doing our rip or ships. And I think next on Thursday we'll be doing the same thing, pull a Pokemon SAR and get a slab. I think it's a fun thing to do. Kind of spices things up and gives you guys an opportunity to jump in and get potentially some slabs. So this is our slabs. I'm going to show you guys at the end of the video here that we do have some of these slabs here available, which is going to be a Blaziken. I got this Blastoise Flip Up in there. We got the Clobberpuss. We've got the Fracture, the Kieran, Fernape, and on top of it, we have the Chariot. So a little bit of fun there for you guys. Anybody buys in. possibly next on Friday night when we go live again for the Rip and Chip. Otherwise, yes, thank you so much, Jacob. Thank you so much, Antonio. You guys have a good night as well. Hopefully, we will see you guys on Tuesday when we just sit here and discuss the Pokemon TCG. Otherwise, make sure you guys check out the shop as you guys have time and see if you find anything that you like in there. We are selling singles on there as well now, along with still sealed product that you might be interested in. We still have some available, including ETBs and that of Scarlet and Violet, such as Twilight Masquerade, Journey Together. We have Sword and Shield base set, both Violet and the Scarlet and Violet sets. And I think we have Paradox Rift on there as well, along with Stellar Crown. So there's a full list of ETBs available for you on the shop as well if you're looking for those. Other than that, guys, thank you everybody for joining. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic evening, and we hope to see you next time here on Northwoods TCG.